Welcome to PLAMonday. My name is Edie Tuchek, and you're watching More University live from the workshop. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well on this lovely Monday. I hope you had a good start into the week, and as the title of the stream implies, today I try to pretty up my Zaku unit that I've built over the last couple weeks. You can see him here, so it's a real grade, but still pretty plain. And he's already missing his like shoulder shield, because I've started with this before I went live to get a little bit into the groove. Hi there, hi-oh, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Yeah, like I said, hope you had a good start into the week. Mine was really chill. Was a slow work day. So I had plenty of opportunity to get a strength for tonight's activities. And so yeah, so I've started with the plate already. Was quite a while since I did some panel lining. So looks like this now. So those lines are now inked, backside as well. There are those few dots. They are still they still need some ink. So I will do those now. And yeah. I'm not sure if those are stickers or dried. Those are like stickers. Yeah, those are stickers because I've applied a couple of them already. So yeah, those are not water slide decals. I don't know if I would prefer water slide decals. Let's be honest. I guess I will find this out today if I prefer the stickers or the water slide decals. Yeah, so okay, so now let's try this. I've refilled my color mix to get rid of excess like ink, and I still have this like AK ink because I looked up the Tamiya one that is supposed to be better in quality, but I could not find it, or like at least at a reasonable price or shipping thing. And now that I've booked my flight and my accommodation in Japan, I mean it's 7 months out, but still, I've already sworn to myself that I will purchase most of the high grade like model kit supplies over there. So like my God hand and all that stuff, because it's a pretty pain to get them here. So yeah. Not want to pay like 60 bucks for a nipper. But apparently the God hand is also in high demand in Japan. Apparently not easy to find these days. And for some reason this spills over pretty heavy. I've also turned the mat upside down. That's the other side, and I tried out the camera, if the camera now works while focusing from straight above, and it doesn't. It's the same error. It's the same like dropout in frames, and it shows a green image once everything is like this whole placement is in frame. So it's not about the like router or like the modem or like the stuff we changed. So it's about like the camera and the bitrate. So I mean, lucky me, I now know that I don't need an additional camera to have this work. So saved a bit of money. I guess I can go to Japan with that. So what about those lines? Should I do them black as well, or should I do them like in another color, like a light gray? What do I have on here? The prices are sick, that kind. Sick of the yeah. I have like a gloss gray. Oh, what the hell is this? Why is this so dark? Nah, I don't know. I have to find a lighter one. There has to be a lighter one. There has to be another. What's with that? That's a semi-gloss. It's a gray. It's pretty much the same. I was under the impression that I have a lighter gray tone in here. I can go do with gold, but I ordered like those gold and silver and metallic, like what's this called? Pencils, like Gundam markers, and the Gundam Zaku marker set as well. But I don't. I will not use it in this set because I don't know. I have the feeling that I won't be able to paint this in a way that it's gonna look better than it already is. So I will not attempt to paint this as a whole. I will just try to get this line done. But it's actually the same color. Is it though? I'm still not sure. Oh, there is a difference. There is a difference. Might have to mix this down a bit. But this does not look good. This does not look good. Ah. Or does it? I mean, on the other hand, I like that it's only on the corner and you can still see a bit of the inside, so that's actually pretty neat. I don't know. Looks like bolts now. First I was like, not sure, but that might look actually better than I thought. I also brought my good old friend toilet paper with me. Reminds me of the first set that I've built a couple months ago. Since then I was not really like forced to use panel lining all that much. So yeah. Don't worry, just have fun with all that gunplay freedom. Is it though? I don't know. Like that. I guess it's a like different school of thoughts one might can have. I will just do the same over and over and over again, so let's see if this affects anything. I mean, yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Oh no. Starting to get a bit clumsy. Okay. So I'll let this dry a bit. And what about those lines? If I want to have them more pronounced, I would have to mix something. Oh well, let's mix together something. A little bit of gray and a little bit of white. That's just the back side. You won't see this anyway, so it's a nice like tryout part. So I've already also decided what to build next, because I will do a Friends with PLAMonday stream on Saturday like early afternoon. And so yeah, already have a kit. I can also reset the timer, because last time I've donated the bits for the parts that fell to the floor. Yeah, this Saturday. So there will be a stream on Friday, of course, for full time, because I want to, you know, get some progress done on the awesome diorama set. In fact, I will work on it tomorrow, because I made some good progress last couple days, but in the grand scheme there is still a lot that needs to be done. So it's a bit still so much to do. So it's deceiving to think that I'm anywhere with this. And yesterday I also ordered all the, or at least I hope that it's all of the parts, all the props for the photo with Aqua. And I hope that I can get this done in July, or at least in August. And then I have to really think about, I mean, if the photo comes to fruition, because it's one of those outdoor effect shots where I'm not quite sure how it might look. If it looks too bad, I might not even publish it. let's be real here. So that the bad stuff you will never actually see. So hard to work on those parts, I think, without sanding them. I don't know how people can like paint models without sanding them. It's like such a pain to apply the paint, I think. I don't know. Let's see. There was so many chat. You're making great progress with the new project. It's easy to see how inversed you and it was. Let us follow. My first photo was wow. The build is coming together so quickly, and the results on Friday. Yeah, I mean, I was like on Saturday. I was like, should I go for a like a cycling tour, or then I was like, nah, I want to do this 3D like object, because the stained glass from the entrance, the upper part, I of course had to design by myself, and it was and I am not used to this. I was like, okay, it's like a relatively simple thing, like a 2D image that has just to be extruded in Blender, because I can't do 3D modeling. It's like something I can't do, especially in Blender. I was like, when I was young, I really took an interest in 3D programs. Like there was this 3D Max, I think was the program called, and I actually spent quite a few months like picking real objects like a chair or something, and like modeled them, and took pictures of the textures and had the textures in there, but it was just like for 3D modeling without the printing part. So I mean, this was like before 3D printing became a thing. But nowadays, I'm not really vised when it comes to 3D creation. So yeah, I was like, then I had all the things together. So I have to do this in Photoshop, because it's the only program where I know how to like at least create. And then I have to like try to get this into Illustrator, because then I have to do it as a SVG file to get it like with like lines. It would be like this would be the exact work path also for the laser print. And then I have to like put it into Blender and extrude it, and it did not work first, and yeah, I had to struggle quite a bit, but then it finally came together, and then I printed it, and then the printer like was also a bit unhappy with my thing, because I don't know, I really like want to change the nozzle to a finer nozzle, because all the things that I want to print are very small and very detailed, and I have the feeling that the 3D printer is amazing when you start with a bigger print that also has some fine details on it, but it's part of a bigger structure. But if you want to print out like a really small, tiny piece, then it just becomes like really hard to print, because if you start with the first layer and this goes bad, no, it doesn't work. So yeah. I was really happy how it came together. So now I have to paint it with the stained glass, but this is like far in the future, and so yeah. So let's see. During the previous stream, I was like painting a lion figure of my own project, lion figure. Oh, I'll probably be sharing photo results soon. I'm almost done with the. Ooh, so you're drawing like is it like the head of a lion, like something you would put on a like a fountain or something, or is it like a real lion, like the Lion King? So it's true that Austrians have really good paint. Silly. Years ago, I was using airbrush. Now in Frankfurt, I have the hand paint. Oh, Chinese lion dogs. Ah, okay, yeah, those statues. I have like 2 of them, like cast metal, or is it like those like bought it from Temu, because I used them in a photo once as a gate like thing. So yeah, Chinese lion dogs. So let's see if I can remove this. Yeah. I'm still like really questioning if I should buy or should invest in an airbrush station. Well, sadly, I don't know anybody who has one who would let me try it. I mean, there's only one person that I know, but I guess I burned those bridges, so I'm not able to contact those anymore. And yeah, of course, my former roommate always tells me, oh, if you have to decide on those things, just watch YouTube videos. Like there are tons of people who like show you how to work with it, or like share some tips what are the best equipment and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, I know there's like YouTube videos for everything, but you know, it nothing beats like a hands-on experience. You can't really. I think you can learn to a certain degree if you like watch videos. If you like, it does not matter what it is. If it's like cooking or like model building or like repairs or something. but if you've never done it yourself, it's a bit hard. So I want to try it out if this fits my needs, or if it's just something that I. Okay, so can I scrub this off later, because the thinner isn't doing jack shit. Let's be real here. But there are still 2 of them that I need to do. Thought this would be easier. Well, let's see if I can. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, it really comes together. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Well, well, well. Nice. 3D printed and done into stone-like paint. Oh, that's cool. You can even paint cars with it, like run one cars. Oh, yeah. Sure, I always see this on those like shows they have, like Pimp My Ride, but like the modern versions. And those like, what is this style called? This like 2D style is now pretty popular, that you have to paint in a comic style, that it looks like a 2D painting. And the same goes with figures. There are so many people who have done those like cell shading look on figures. Quick. Really gotta say, I like those Q-tips, those Mr. Hobby Q-tips. I mean, today I bought a bag of like normal Q-tips, like for your ears, but I mean, you should not stick them into your ears, but then again, what are they even used for then? Too bad those are like so pricey. I mean, broken down to the individual unit. Just get cheapest bootleg of Iwata airbrush. Okay. And a compressor from building 2. I mean, I have this like what's the right camera? Let me see. Like this one, I guess I can use. No, it's the one. Yeah. Okay, so I have like this one here for compressed air, and I always thought if I can use this for airbrush as well. I mean, you can like siphon the pressure, so you can reduce it to pretty much nothing. But I don't know if this is doable. I had a small air compressor in the size of 2 shoeboxes, loved it. But it turned on every, yeah, okay. I think they turned out really good. They look like old school statues, and that was first time using a wash. I'm really happy. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the result. I'm curious. Yeah, probably a cute tip. Yeah, if you can regulate the pressure, then it should be perfect. Yeah, you can regulate the pressure, and it's also one of those, they say it's like oil free, because from what I've heard, that you have to use like a filter in between the gun and the compressor for water and oil. But I guess even if it's not completely oil free, you can still use a filter. So because that would be awesome, because I have this unit already, and when it turns on, it's loud as hell, but since there's a lot of air inside, it would pretty much never turn on while airbrushing, I think. Oh shit, what did I do? Why is this so bad? Does not work at all. Some of those, like, let's be real, some of those grooves are silly. Some of them work, some of them don't. Let's do this with real paint. Let's be real here. No, that's way better. Look at that. Let this dry off, and then we're all set. Okay, so I guess the details are now painted, so we can actually apply some stickers on the front. Let me use my handy chart here. So there is like, let me switch the camera as well. You can actually see this. Maybe from this angle. Can zoom in a bit as well. Let's see if the camera wants to. Yeah, I had a filter. It's always better to use one. Yeah, I thought so. 2030 China airbrush with 0.2, 0.3 needle. That is dual action. Yeah, maybe I will do. I mean, let's be real. I've always like try something, even if I don't know how to use it. So let's apply those two above here. They are so like, it's admirable that they try to have this like. I wonder if those are like real graphics, because I can't. I mean, I'm nearsighted, but I can read this. But I guess it's like real, like it's not gibberish. It's like real deal. So how to apply those? Huh? That's the question. That's the question. With with those, I think. Never buy premium at the start. Those can be dry decals. You rub them on. You think? You sure? Nah, these are normal stickers. Realistic decal. No, it's just stick them on. 35. Let's see. 35, 36. Or do you mean like putting it on and then like then rub it on to it? Because that could be an option. Ooh. Okay, this really does not feel like a sticker. You might be right. Oh God, I've never done this. How do I do this? Let me check something real quick. Oh, a real. Oh, okay. There really is like a foil or something. Does this like? No, it's just sticker. I ripped off the whole part, so. Oh my God. Oh my God. Whew, sheesh. Okay, I've managed to separate it. Okay. Okay. I think those are normal stickers, to be honest. But let's see. Don't even know how to like set them. Because at least with water decals you can just slide them around. Or those are stickers, it's hard to tell. Spando sometimes white decal and yeah, just test it first, 100% sure. Don't worry about it. At my Zaku kit, I installed the knees in the opposite. That sounds like something I would do. But let's actually see what there's like a bunch of text here. Let's see what it tells us. The position for applying the marking sticker are identical by numbers. Yeah, no shit. The black circle. Okay, please stick remaining markings wherever you like. Please refer. No. So this just does not tell us anything about the process. Those are just stickers. Let's be real. Okay. I mean, the first one is the easiest because I don't have a frame of reference to where to put it. But the second one should be corresponding. So let's do the second one as well. Okay, I managed to go under it. Yes. Yes. Second one got even better. Okay. So now we have the big one. The big one I can use like 3 different options with like I guess it's the Scion logo, the thing that looks like a Rorschach test, and then there's a bunch of text. I guess I will go with like 67, 70, or 27. I don't know. I like 27. 27 is like 9. The sum. Reminds me a bit of Anno, the game where the sum of all numbers always was 9. Oh boy. So then we have like the rank, I guess, like those 2 like roofs. Bunch of them actually. So we can go different ranks. There's like 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3 stroke. Then let's go with 3 strokes. We won't overdo it in terms of rank. Let's go with the 3 strokes. I still have a big box version of Anno. First Anno game, the 6002? 1602, yeah, 6002. Yeah, that was such a fine game. Oh my god. Gotta say, like, I think it still was the best, if one of the best, if not the best Anno game. Such iconic line delivery from the announcer. And I guess it was also one of the only Anno versions that used like ground troops. I kind of missed this in the later installments, that you did not have ground troops. I even played like the last Anno. I guess it was the last one that is, I guess, still running, because I wanted to see it with the modern graphics that goes up to the Industrial Revolution, where you even have like electricity and stuff, but it's still fairly like old school, like back in the old times, and there is only naval combat, no ground troops. So yeah, 18. Yeah, it's 1800. Yeah, because I skipped a few annos that it was set in the like future, because I didn't care. It was like, if I would care for that aesthetic, I could like play StarCraft or something else. So okay, so now we have like numbers and letters. So those are individual numbers. Of course they are, because it's extra hard to put them. And I know this won't make any sense in universe, but I will name him like an M for an M, then a 0 for O, and then a 3 like lead speak for E, like Moe. Let's go with that. It's like how they tell you in the instructions, like the remaining stickers, like place them wherever you want. It's like, sure thing. I guess I can do like something like a tape. I mean, why do I have my masking tape if not for such occasions? Let me find it. There were a few future ones, quite okay. Yeah, I did not like the aesthetic, and since like those games I mostly play because of the aesthetic, because I have to look at them constantly, I never considered them. So let's see if this is like straight. I think that's okay. The guild games, Pizza Syndicate. Yeah, I know what you're speaking of. I like Pizza Syndicate. I was never able to play those games. They were like so hard. I never got anywhere in those games. I managed to like set up like the store and then like create the pizza or something, but I always went either bankrupt or like get like murdered, like with the other like mafia things. So also maybe I should like start from the right side, because might be a good idea. Yeah, but there were a bunch of games like strategy or turn-based RPG thingies that I never quite got as a child. So I was like, what do I have to do to make them work? Oh yeah. 3. 3. Caesar 3 and Stronghold are, yeah, Stronghold's really good. Stronghold, I played a ton of Stronghold. I had good aesthetics and was a nice, robust game style. I liked Stronghold. Season 3, I guess it was also, I mean, I cannot remember, but something tells me that it was a good game and that I played it. When I Majesty, Magic Kingdom simulation games. Yeah. Oh, the city builder. Yeah. Caesar was, it was a city building game. Yeah. Right. So you could like build your own. And I was, oh shit.
I always love those like city building games. When you could like build like beautiful places and had no rush to like do a campaign. Okay. 03, and now I have to use the M1, but oh, there it is. Okay. Shockingly, it's too big. It is too big. Oh my god. Sticker is too big. I have to like cut something from the sticker. Can I do this with my huge scissors here? Like, I have to cut the clear part from the sticker. Not easy at all. Not easy at all. Hope we don't need this again. And now I will place it right against the 0. Okay. There's still a bit of overlap, so maybe I can cut it on the model. Oh well, it's okay. It's a bit like too big for my likings. Could be a little bit smaller. The font could be way smaller. So then there are like two 24s, like two small 24. Okay, there are only 2 of them, so this makes sense. $24, the Christmas number. Okay, so I have to remove the tape. Woo! And this goes right down here. Maybe I should really invest in some like glasses, like magnifying glasses with some light, like some Iron Man shit here. We talk like some old Gramps, just add some Werther's Original bonbons and we can talk about our grandsons not knowing how to set up a modem Amachi online game Spy Online Play. Back in my days, we had to do split screen gaming with live people. Is split screen not a thing anymore? I mean, I guess it's not as common as it used to be, but split screen is like, it's an awesome way to experience multiplayer, like couch co-op. It's also a bit sad because in the times when split screen was like state of the art, you had like really or usually really tiny television sets. You either had like a big what is it called, CRTV or something like that, like the big box, or you had like a tiny flat screen because this was all you could get back then. But now you have those huge screens, so split screen would be like awesome. Like one of our clients sells like television sets, and they also have those beamers, those near field beamers. So actually the units that you have to place in front of the wall, not behind you like a cinema. And the biggest one they have, like the most expensive one, is like up to 200 inches. So it's like a 4-meter wide like frame. And then there is like one that is a bit more like a traditional beamer for home cinema that goes up to 300 inches. So that's quite something. I guess it's a 6-meter 6-meter wide frame or picture. Actually, I saw like one neighbor. I mean, it's not really a neighbor, but someone in the neighborhood had a private public viewing for the soccer games. So they had a beamer at the in their garden, and like, you know, watch the games. But the most crazy thing that I will remember until like ever was when I shortly after before I left Vienna, someone was like beaming a Mario Kart from their balcony to the building, like the other building across the street. It was like, what? And they were like sitting on the balcony with like headphones on and like played Mario Kart, and it was broadcasted on this like huge, something you only see like in like TV shows. Okay, so this is like the I guess I have all the stickers now. This one, 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 this one. Okay, this is on the hand that I don't have now. The backside has not really a sticker, but the side one, the sides has a sticker. 32 on both sides. Okay, it's 32 on both sides. Still, like, I wonder if those tiny stickers, it appears like some block of text. So I think those are in universe like warning signs, because I can't read this, but it appears to be like not just one character, one kanji. It appears to be like a bunch of text that is so tiny that I can't read this. I would laugh so hard if you check this under a microscope or a lens, if it would say like Lorem Ipsum. If it was just, if it's readable, but it's just gibberish. Or it says the names of the people who built the model, or something like that. But I'm sure it just says something like danger, danger, high voltage. That was a great song on DDR. Danger, danger, high voltage. Okay, so I guess that one is all set. Can show this to you. Wonk, wonk, wonk. So we have a panel, a shield. Guess it's the easiest part of the whole Zaku thing to be done. Now let's have this top coated, and then I think it will look quite good. Well. Electric 6 gay bar. Yeah. I guess I have to also do the thrusters in red. I think so. So now let's do the other arm as well, if we are already on the arms. So he does not have any. Oh, he does. Okay. I was like, or should I do the arm? I will do the arm. Okay. So now I have the arm. Armageddon. Does this? I thought this was a joint, but apparently not. This is a joint here. Okay. So do I have to clean this? Maybe here a bit. I'm asking myself if I will get better over time nipping those parts. Because yesterday it was Sunday, I was at Oki's place and he showed me all his latest builds, and every time I look at them from very close, I gotta say, really clean builds. I was like, I mean, he has a ton of experience. Built quite a few of them over the last 2 years. But still. Jesus. It's an Indy. It's Indianapolis. So yeah, I put this on there to talk about some indie stuff. Indie stuff is big, isn't it? Indie games, indie movies doing well recently. Getting some buzz. So what are your favorite indie projects? Or did you name the dog Indie? Yeah, now it's like indie stuff, independent development. Indie, the name the dog from the Indiana Jones movies. Yeah. I mean, the crazy thing is that like indie games always had this notion to them that they were really special when you heard about like, oh, only one person built this whole thing. I mean, this was like the I guess it started back with like Toho was one of the first one that I known of or that I experienced, and then of course you had like stuff like I guess Undertale was done by one person. Wasn't all like the Five Nights at Freddy's. I guess most of them were like just one person or at least a very small team. But nowadays it's the standard, or at least you can do pretty much anything as one person with the help of like generative AI. I mean, some people are against that, but I think there are certain tools that might help you with the workflow. So I don't know if it becomes less like special if you say, oh, this was done by one person. I mean, does not mean it's good, but you know. Dwarf Fortress, Rimworld, Fathers of God. See, doesn't ring a bell. I mean, Dwarf Fortress like almost sounds like a tabletop or like at least some like a board game. What's up with this like? But yeah. Oh, sheet. Is this? Let's see. Dwarf Fortress is a really old simulator game. Oh, ASIC. So okay. So small green G is Goblin. Oh wow. Okay. There was a game that I heard of, like that was kind of similar. Watched like a 2-hour YouTube video about like a game where it's like basically like random generated. It's like a fantasy setting, pretty hard, but also pretty abstract in its presentation. Might be that thing where you have to just basically, or was it like no? It was like you play through and then you hand it over to the next person. There was like this whole. I don't know if it was a deep if it was a rabbit hole video of Frederick, but was this like game that one played through a whole playthrough and then you saved it and then another person picks over and tries to continue this. Yeah. But the depth of the game is hysterical. A few years ago there was a problem of dead cats in taverns. The cats were moving through the spilled alcohol vomits after they were licking themselves clean, and most of them died while they were in an Essex game. Oh god. Yeah, people do that in Dwarf Fortress. Maybe it's no, it's not the Binding of Isaac. But it's I guess it was a pretty abstract game. Like it was like some city. You build a city or like a town, and then yeah, some bad stuff happens. But yeah. I mean, the only like real indie game that I played a lot was Stardew Valley. played it with my roommate back in Vienna in co-op mode, and co-op was really fun to do because it had a different time management system. Then you could not, like, if you pause the game like in the menu, normally the game would pause if you're inside a menu, but if you play co-op, of course you can't pause the game because the other person would be paused as well, so this does not work. But then of course you are like 2 or more people, so you can speed things up otherwise. So it was a nice way to experience the game. I wanted to do a solo like campaign or like a solo playthrough, but I did not come far because I lost interest because everything was so slow then. Oh, Zanon in the chat. Hi there. If possible, you should get water slides using the included decal sheets. Yeah. Is it possible to get those in my neck of the woods? I don't know. But what's so bad about the stickers? Do they like peel off over time, or is it just easier to work with them? Because I will seal this in the end, so hopefully you won't see those edges of the stickers as bad as they might appear now. But yeah. Jesus, what's up with the ink? Okay, so let's, now that it looks horrendous, let's clean this up. Ah, there is a sticker, isn't there? Or not? No, we just use the ink. Let's be real. It's like doing my nails. Have you ever done your nails, like paint them? I never did. I knew a guy who did like his nails were always like black because he was a blacksmith. I don't know. Dwarf Fortress has some challenge like that after one in-game year they have to save file another. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I watched the video. I think that's exactly the thing that they topicked. Hello, Draco. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. They peel off under a week. They also leave behind glue marks as they peel. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Under a week, really? So I have to flip this. I have to build this under a week and then flip it to someone, and then it's not my problem anymore. I will just like seal it with spray, and then hopefully it does not peel. Maybe the stickers like got really bad over time because like the only like occasion where I hear people complain about stickers are the recent Lego sets. But when I think back to the stickers in the Lego sets in my childhood, like the 80s and 90s, they stuck to the model. I mean, they might not look good if you like are a child and apply them like crooked, but they held pretty much the entire life of the set. And I remember that back then I used to take all my Lego sets. They were like displayed on a shelf even when I was a child or a teenager. Never played with them much, and I stuck them into the bath tube, and I sprayed them with water to get rid of the dust pretty frequently, and most of the stickers were okay. Can't recall that there were any issues. Quite the contrary, if you like had some old stickers applied and you break apart those parts, the stickers might shatter like glass, but it was not like that they peel off easily. So yeah, I had a good Monday. I had like a really slow work day. To be honest, I slept most of the time in the office. I enjoyed the air conditioning in the office and slept most of the time. But don't tell anyone. So funny that people always like co-workers or people in this field always complain about their salary, but I'm always like, I don't know, for the things that I do, I would be pretty happy with half of the amount that I got. It would still be a fair fair assessment. But yeah. Oh, this looks nice. It looks so nice. I don't know. That's like makes all the difference. Did not have done this for a while. But Draco, if you are here, like let me show this to you, because you know it's the PLAMonday, it's the PLAMonday streams, but I don't know if the camera can like let me try to get the camera over here. Okay, and then I can squivel it around. Let me, because that's from Friday. Can I? This does not go like 360. Oh, it does. Okay, no, it does not. Oh, it does. Yeah, it does. Okay, no, it's stuck here. It does not go the whole 360 degrees. Okay, well, makes sense. So that's from the full-time Fridays, when I build like, that's the thing I normally do on stream. I build like figure dioramas for scale figures. This should represent the entrance of the Supreme skater store in New York, Brooklyn. And yeah. So yeah, it's still in progress, but I've managed to do quite some things. Well, let me put this back so that the camera works again. Yeah, so this is like my main interest. Like I've started with model kits on the side a couple of months ago. I mean, I've built a couple of Gampler kits. Sometimes one in 5 years or something like that. And I still don't know if I really like this. I mean, the building experience is nice, not gonna lie, but I really don't have any like attachment to those like units, and I also don't have a way to use them. Like with my scale figures, I can at least like say, okay, I do pictures with them, or I do reviews with them, so I can just tell my brain, okay, it's okay to buy them. But with those model kits, I just built one, and then I just set it on the shelf, and I start another one. So I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest. But it's fun to try some new stuff, of course. Let me use some toilet paper. I need to get the 90s Bandai. But there's a sewing machine? A 90s Bandai sewing machine? What the hell? And what would you do with that? Like, are you versed in sewing? Are you some cosplay folks over here? Oh god, I wish I could sew. Like two things. I wish I could play the piano or any instrument, and I wish I could sew with a sewing machine. I mean, at least I have my mother who does all my doll clothes now. But still. And already looking clean. Yeah, I mean, I try. Do you want a master grade 100 kit? it will be even less problematic. Yeah, I mean, Oki showed me his. He built a master kit Barbados, and he said it was the. I don't know if it's the most recent one, but at least it was the most recent one that he built with the best like techniques yet that he have ever seen. It even comes with some pistons inside, like functioning pistons, and yeah. So, and he showed me the size comparison between those units, and yeah. We also found out that the Gundam in Tokyo will of course be dismantled in October again. So when we go there in February, we will not be able to see the Odaiba Gundam thing that moves. I mean, I've seen the non-moving one like 10 years ago that only came with some light show effects, but you know, let's clean this off as well here. Was it this way? Yeah. Okay. I prefer the older 2.0 kits over the 3.0 ones. Love the inner frames and those. Yeah. I mean, I've heard about that you just actually have to build the inner frame, because here there is an inner frame, but it's just already pre-assembled. But with the master grades, you have to, you can build it. You don't have to, from what I heard. But yeah, I think I'm good with this scale. I don't know if a bigger scale would actually bring me more joy, because it's not that big. I mean grand scale on the other side, we can talk about that for figures, because then that's almost like a real boy, you know, like a real figure, like a scale figure of some sort. Oh, what happened here? Why is the schmutz gone? The schmutz should stay on. Before I started the stream, I tried to use the dry powder weathering like things from Tamiya on the edges of the kit, and yeah, no way, Jose. It doesn't stick at all. I guess I would still have to like top coat it once, and then there is some friction on it, like the surface would have some friction, and then I could apply it, and then I would top coat it again, and then I have to spray like 20 bucks worth of top coat spray onto the kit. I know. Not doing that, that's for sure. And so I decided, hey, no weathering for you, sir. No weathering for you. Oh, there is a little something here. And here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and I don't know, maybe here. Oh, that looks horrendous here. What was I thinking? But yeah, I'm glad that you all like showed up to the stream. I guess I have to do a short break in like 10 minutes, get some some hydration going. I miss my tea. Oh my god, I miss the tea time. Guess I have to wait until October. Oh god, I dread October so much. It's creeping up with every day October comes near, and I like October. It's an awesome season. I like Halloween. And not only because I limit myself from eating sweets in October. I cut them from my diet, and then on Halloween I can break this this rule. But I would love Halloween regardless, so huh. But yeah. At least I can drink some tea in October then. Oh well. Yeah, the modern ones have a bit simpler inner frame than the older ones. So they dumbed it down so that more people can build it and enjoy it. I see. Is there like a spot here? I don't know. I really messed up this thing. Oh well. Oh. Okay. You like the main character style mobile suits or the grunt mobile suits? I think the main Gundam suit, like the OG, looks very iconic. I'm not gonna lie. With this, like, I have to build one soon. I guess within this year, with like the shield, the red one with the yellow cross on it. I like that one a lot. Such an iconic design. But I also like the Zaku units, because the Zaku units remind me of the Kobu units from Sakura Tyson. It's an old mech/idol anime. Back then when it was mechs and idols, not horses and idols. So yeah, Sakura Tyson. Oh, Sakura war's. Sakura ist es gewesen. Like the Germans would tell you. I don't know what happened here. Why there is such a stroke where there shouldn't be one. It's interesting. I guess there is some like line in the mold, and it got filled with panel line ink, but normally there should not be. This should not be a line. Maybe I scratched it. That's still a possibility, I think. Okay, I guess we are getting there in terms of panels. So maybe I can now look for the stickers. Is this color still going? Can I still use this? No. Nah. Have to mix it again. What's oh. So
steampunk dating mecha demon hunting Japanese theater game. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. It was the K-pop demon hunter of our times. That's one of those shows that I refuse to like even, not even watch, but like watch videos about it. Because that's pretty much how I consume media these days, that I just watch other people talk about it. Just, I mean, the next step would be just ask an AI to give me a summary, like a, what was it called, like Blinkist thingy. But yeah, why should I watch something on my own when I can people watch it for me and tell me what's it all about? Why should I have my own opinion? Bullshit. Not gonna do that. And once again, I'm afraid that it's actually good and that I actually like it. Okay. Another batch of can I do this? I will just paint this here as well, because before it dries up. Gray. Yeah, but even especially back then, the soundtrack of Sakura Wars was superb. Liked it quite a bit. And so yeah, I had like most of the CDs imported straight from Japan, when that was a thing that was still like very uncommon to do. Even had some doujinshi. Oh my god, that's like was like the most like pointless thing that I had in my heavy otaku years in my youth. Like Japanese doujinshi of, they weren't like even like hentai doujinshi. They're like just regular doujinshi, like amateur art. Couldn't read them. 10 pages thick. You paid like $20 because it was like some guy brought it from a comic market and ended up in a comic store, and you bought it, and then just to have it, like bragging rights. Such a bullshit. I mean, even art books were a better investment. I mean, at least you could watch those art books and could like enjoy the pictures. You didn't have to read them. There was so much chatting going on. Let me. Too lazy to watch series from start to finish. I feel. Yeah. I love the series too. I even watch. Fushima. Yeah. The Oh My Goddess character designer, and of course, You Are Under Arrest. I guess wasn't this his first? No, Oh My Goddess was his first work, but You Are Under Arrest. I guess he did on the side. And this was a shorter series. I mean, the man is a legend. He even like redid all his old manga because he didn't like the drawing style that he had back then. So he drew the first like what was it, 100 chapters. So legend, a real legend. Sadly, one of those like. Nowadays, I'm not even sure if he's still alive. I mean, like we're getting now to this point where some of our childhood mangaka like persons might have come into age now. I want to make love to what? Quarterly? Oh my god. Even I just watched 49 episodes of Kamen Rider. Ooh, Kamen Rider. Ooh. Kamen Rider. So the only Kamen Rider I know is Kamen Rider Hibiki. I watched a bit of that, but yeah, Tensatsu is it? Isn't it like Power Rangers?
It's like we have this like here in Austria we have this silly little show about there's like a children book author who does like so much books each year. He writes them really fast, and he's pretty famous though, but you know it's not high literature. And he also has this TV show where he teams up with a bicycle, a talking sentient robot bicycle that has like a ton of like gimmicks, like an Inspector Gadget type, and that solves crime. And yeah, it's on TV, and you can like call in. It's like some like call-in games for children, like kind of like Dora, but you can actually win something. And we always say this is like Austrian tokusatsu. That's like pretty accurate, gotta say. Hibiki, the one with Oni. Damn, you see Phil and the change later after the complaint from mothers. Yeah. I mean, I had like a couple friends who were like big Kamen Rider fans who had those like transforming belts, and you can swap out some parts. They were pretty cool. Recently, I watched this show on a free streaming service that was about like Gunpla, not Gunpla, but like plastic model building, where they had to fight in a simulation. Then bunch of girls. And first it was like, haha, silly show, and then I watched it and I was actually like kinda invested, so kudos to them, I guess. So now we can apply a gold sticker, like one of those golden stickers there. Like, ooh, look, we have golden stickers now. I guess they will peel off super hard. Let's see, gold sticker. I mean, the only positive thing about all the color mix stuff is that at least the model should be clean, free from any fats. Okay, so now we have the part attached, and then we can... There's so many lines on here, god, 30. So like, 30, okay. So much is going on here. Where does this go? Hold on, okay, this side. I was like, there is no space for this sticker, but yeah, if I place it here, it works. Okay. So then it's actually this side. No sticker, no sticker. So a white one. Don't tell me that I have to like use round stickers. Yeah, it was live action. Yeah, it was live action. It was girls. I can't recall the name, but it's like I guess there is also like a second season, but they did not have it on the streaming service. But it was pretty open-ended. But yeah, it was live action. I mean, it was a bit goofy, of course, but so is tokusatsu. Okay, so I have to like do 32 and 33. So like this forms one circle. Oh shit. Now we are getting into like serious territory. This is where I messed up with Emma, placing the water decal stripe on her skirt, and I was like, I can do this. Nope. Had to paint the whole thing by hand then. And now she sits over there without arms and like crying in the corner. Sugar time. Oh shit. Is this this working? I mean, I guess. I mean, this will not form a whole circle, but still better than nothing, I guess. Gun lady. Yeah. That one. Yeah. Exactly. And of course, there was like a tie-in that you could actually buy those plastic model kits. So, of course, they have to sell you toys. Wouldn't be a good show if they can't sell you toys. Okay, that one is bad. I guess I cannot can I peel off the other one and replace it? Or is this a silly idea? Ooh. Okay, it works, but barely, because now I know where to place it. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. Okay, I guess this is okay. Not the most pretty one, but well. By the fourth time, I will know what to do. Let's hope I can do the other ones like kind of similar at least. Sounds like to watch the Gundam build series. I actually did. Actually, it's an anime, isn't it? The Build Fighters. So because I watched a couple, at least the first season, Build Fighters. Would this be easier with decals? I don't know. Because round things always hard. Should have less round things on our mech suits. Would appreciate a separate plastic part that is white and round. Then I would need a sticker or a decal. Oh, that one looked actually quite nice. That's also the beauty with my figure diorama builds. Usually they don't have to be that exact, because first, of course, most of the things I built you will never see in the final picture. And if you do, I can pretty much all pretty it up in post-production. So only if I decide to have something like on display for a longer time, I might put some effort into it, but usually it's just... It's okay. Oh yeah, I can't go lady. Well, I think Bandai stopped the kit production for those while ago. Yeah, I mean... another thing I can hunt down when I'm in Tokyo. I've spoke with like Oki and he was like, oh my god, I have like so many like old things. I was like, you won't buy so much new stuff because, you know, it's not that beneficiary compared to ordering it here, especially if you have a store where you can order wholesale. And he was like, no, 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 I want to buy the old stuff. And I'm, oh, shit. Maybe I can sell him my suitcase space then on the way home. Because I know that most of my money will go towards food. Experience the awesome food in Japan that you can't really get here in the same quality. Let's be real. 24, what is 20? Black 24, okay, yeah, okay. Oh. Okay. So that's a whole thing then. That's a huge sticker. Wow, okay. Covers the whole hand part. And the spot that I've already painted black, it's actually silver. Oh, well then. Oh, no. Let's have it be silver then. Shiny silver knuckles. Oh, well. Okay, so we have this, then there's this white part thingy. Oh, and then there is the huge white ones. Oh my god. Oh, that's on the other arm. Okay, thankfully that's not on this one. This one only has this one. Okay, that's all of them, I think. Terrible round ones. Oh well. Backside, okay, the backside is still something to apply. Okay. 31. And those did get any reprints. An old Aoshima. Let me see. I want to get 90s kits from Custom Robo, and for the 64 game made by Bandai. And an old Aoshima 12 kit Bubblegum Crisis, and those did get any, they did or they didn't get any reprints for decades. But like interesting, I just watched a couple of Bubblegum Crisis episodes the other week because it was available, and yeah. But awesome mech design. I mean, that's definitely the highlight of those older series. The mech design and the animation of all those mechanical parts, how they move and come together. Okay, so then there is a small one here, 43, of course. Of course, there is one. This is one of those instances where when you can have a picture of arrows where somebody noticed that you missed the sticker here or there. Oh my god. It's not so bad. Okay. Didn't get any. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, then there is a nice little graphic on his like underarm. Like looks like a CC. This is 11. Okay. What's that? Or like an 8. Looks like an 8. The most important number of all, the 8. It's like one edgy tattoo that he got as a teenager on his hand. Maybe I can put this on the wheel at some point, like tattoos as a topic. And I mean not the band Tattoo. Are they still around? Tattoo. I mean they were Russian, weren't they? I mean Russia is not so hot right now as a pop culture thing. I mean, this is getting political and stuff, but I really don't know where this whole Ukraine thing is going. I mean, kind of crazy. I mean, this started like, what is it, 4 years ago, and it's still going on, and you hear about it in the media, and it's pretty near for like a war. Like, I mean, you constantly hear about like the war in Middle East or stuff like that, but it's like, no. If you would hand me a map, maybe I would not even find those countries. I mean, I guess I would, but you know, still. But you know, then you have like in Ukraine, and it's still going on, and there's like, and there is no development. I mean, that's you hear like old war documents, like you hear about like the Great Wars, and there was like real development. There was like a front that was moving, and they took over this country, and they took over that country, and whatnot. But even then, when we had like the modern era, when it was like just air superiority, nothing happens. I mean, they just, I guess, drop some bombs, spend some money, but I don't know. It's strange, isn't it? That we have like a war that is fought with drones, and they try to mitigate the casualties, the human casualties, but it feels like nothing important happens. I mean, okay, there was a drone that crashed into a refinery. It almost feels like a strategy game now, like an RTS. Oh, I lost my refinery, so I have to sell it and build a new one 60 seconds. So who cares? I mean, that's, man, I don't know when this will be resolved, because they constantly talk about, oh, we want to resolve it and we want peace, but actually, do they? I don't know. 1,600 days of this really, is it that long already? Moscow doesn't have any fuel now inside the Moscow. Yeah, I mean, that's the stuff you hear. I can't verify this. I mean, someone would hope with all these sanctions that they try to what's it called? Inflict? Yeah, I guess that's the real word that I'm searching for. But other than that, I don't know. So it's so strange that it's going on. Like, if it was for like a couple months, 1 year or 2 years, you think, okay, that's a normal war. But I mean, now we are like 4 years. I mean, World War II was done in 37 to 45, like 7, 8 years. I mean, come on. Don't have to be that long. and at least this, you know, dragged in the whole world. They are still like doing this between like a narrow front, so really don't know. Did we forget how to fight wars? Is it like, because, well, feels like nothing really resolves out of this. It's like the same with all those like Afghanistan campaigns or Iraq campaigns. It's like just, yeah, they're doing this, but did it really change a thing for the better? I don't know. So strange. Guess you can. And then of course it's also like kind of so absurd that they're still talking in Austria. They are now like discussing like how we can defend ourselves, and they say, okay, we have conscripts, and should we do like 6 months or 6 months and 2 weeks of training, or should we do 8 months, or should we do like 8 months and 2 weeks, or should we like it doesn't even matter. It's like we are like, it's like if you start a project and you discuss if the packaging should be red or green, if you don't even have the product yet. It doesn't really matter to discuss those things, I think, but you know, they still do it. It feels like a big deal. Yeah, we have to ask the people what they want, and we have to, you know, hold basically an election over this. It's bullshit. Okay, so yeah, it's 1,600 days. Oh my god. Also the historic world Moscow is a slur now in Russian. Okay. Huh. Young people died in the old people wars. Yeah. Well, war never changes. Okay, I guess the arm is almost done. Let me show this off. I'm glad that the camera is working again. At least I think it's working again. Hadn't any issue with the stops. Let me get this into focus. Ah, there it is. So where should I show off the arm? Oh, so I can do this. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, the stickers on the joints, the round ones, not so happy with those, but I will. Can do it better on the other arm. Doesn't the shield go? Yeah, at least the shield cover is up. one part of it. Okay, so I will get something to drink, and then I come back, and then I'm apply a few more stickers and have some paint, and then I will go to bed as well. So yeah, good night, Diaborg. See you later, alligator. Yeah, on Friday for full time, when I have hopefully some progress on the diorama. So the microphone is still working. That's good. So yeah, see you, and I will also do a short drinking break, hydration break. Okay. Okay, so back again with my Miko tumbler that I can't really put down anywhere because this is ice cold water and it will sweat like crazy. So I put it here on my bar stool because all the other surfaces will soak up the water. Okay, so is this hand now finished? Pretty much, I think. The hands are okay, I guess. I can't really detail them any further. This part here still looks ugly to me. But I don't know if I can sand this down a bit. Way better. Way better, way better. Okay. So now I might reattach the shield just to see how it looks. But I will just keep it apart and I guess I will top coat it tomorrow. Weather might still be nice. Summer season is top coat season. So, okay. Down the shield. I guess it's hard to attach, isn't it? Okay, now it's snapped into place. So now we have a whole arm ready to go. Okay, so let's start with the left arm. Yeah, the left arm, the one with the spikes. Well. Let's see if the... Okay, I can just pull off the spikes as well. Change the camera. So the spikes are just like... There's a sticker, a small one here, okay. Is there anything else? Because this is like a... It has to be sticker. Yeah, of course, there's a sticker. 23. Okay. But where are those screws? I can't see those screws. Interesting. Because I don't see those screws or any like... Interesting. There is nothing. But this is like really ugly. Holy shit. What did I do with those? I have to sand this first because, oh my god. This looks horrendous. Okay, better now. That's ugly here as well. I really should learn how to nip. Like I said, I'm always like, it doesn't matter because I will sand it and I will paint it, but if I don't paint it, then you will still see those stress marks, and you know. But if I decide against painting it like I do here, then it's not the cleanest build. Maybe I should like go to the club that we have, the Gundam build club in Vienna. Because honestly, I don't have a frame of reference, or not much frame of reference. What is an acceptable build, or what is acceptable quality? And so yeah, I can only measure this by my own standards, and my own standards are sadly pretty high. Partially because you always, when you see stuff from other people, it's mostly through the internet, and of course then you most of the time see only like really high-end stuff from people who know what they're doing and not so much like people who just started out, and it can be a bit frustrating. Like, guess now we are talking. Let's see how this works. Oh, there are the screws. Oh, why didn't I see them before? I guess because I held it down the wrong way. There are the screws. Oh. So they're actually here, huh? The instruction did not lie. That's a good thing to know. It did not lie to me. I like it when the paint is finding its way through those like trenches. Sometimes it works really well. Most of the time it's just, you know, painted like with brush. Doesn't feel like magic, but when it clicks, then it feels like magic. It's like I wonder if this is I mean that's a physical concept, this capillary effect thingy that the paint runs on its own. And I was wondering if you can enhance this with like reduce the tension, the surface tension of the paint. If it maybe does it matter if you like cool this down? What will happen if I cool this down to like I wouldn't say near freezing, but or if I heat it up, does it change anything? Has anyone tried this? To heat up or cool down the panel line ink? Okay, I guess I have all the lines now. Always looks a bit scary if I'm do this. Looks so ugly when it's just brushed over with some ink. So I have to clean it. Okay, so the rest of the arm. Let's pull this apart. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay. So let's go on with this as well. Oh. Did this come loose? Oh shit. It came loose. It's all loosey-goosey, oh no. Need a blunt object. Okay. Stuck. Stuck again. And already we are nearing midnight. But that's not a problem, because tomorrow I can sleep in the office again. I might not be able to do this tomorrow. My office lies behind a corner, like it's uphill and then it's behind a corner. And when I drove like across the around the corner, I immediately know how much workload there will be. If I see there is a line of trucks already waiting for me in the early morning, I'm like, well, there goes my breakfast break or something like that. But if nobody's there, I already know, that might be an interesting day today. I mean, currently I'm also working on the next figure review of Teo. I mean, working is a strong word, to be honest, but at least I managed to write a bulk of the script by now, and I've already filmed the B-roll. But yeah, right now I'm not in the mood for filming, for reviewing. Gotta be honest, because not only is it quite hot upstairs in the studio, but I'm also working on this nice figure diorama, and gotta say, I'm pretty pumped about it, so other projects might get pushed to the side. And I'm still not sure if I should really go to a horse racing place for the Teo review. I mean, we have one near the area where I live, but I don't know if, because first, of course, if I can just buy the tickets on site, and second, I looked at older events, they tend to last the whole day, and I really don't know if I'm willing to stay there the whole day and watch some races just for a short bit for a review to film. I also don't know if I can film there. But then again, if I ask, they most likely will say no, so I don't ask. I just do and see what happens. because it was always the case. As soon as you go the official route as a nobody, they might think, we don't know this person, we don't care about this person, we decline your offer. So yeah, most of the time I was always, when I was filming on like private grounds, I was always like doing it without a permission. Sometimes I wonder if I should like get myself a fake permission that is signed by my mother, and if somebody asks, do you have a permission, I say, yeah, my mom said I could do this. Here, wanna see my permission that my mother gave me? I can film here. Okay, so let's see if I can clean this up. Works really well until it doesn't. The horn comes loose. I don't like this at all. Let's pull out those horns, or at least those that are like loose. That one is like stuck in here. Now it also comes off. Okay, let's pull those. Did I just break it? I just break it. Wow, I broke it. I broke it. Wow, the hell. That's an interesting thing that just happened. I just broke that. Okay. Well, I mean, I will glue those back in because I really don't like how they come off so easily. So I'll just glue it together, but still. Ooh. The whole thing broke off. Now I see. Huh. Really? Oh no. The second. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Wow. It snapped through. Oh no, it comes off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. This one as well. Huh. Well, that's something. I guess we have some battle damage here. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Did not expect that to happen, to be honest. That this is so fragile. Okay. Oh well. Okay. So should I glue it back on now? I guess I can do this. Where is the glue? I mean, there's still a small chunk missing. I guess it's this part here. If I'm not wrong. Don't even know how this break off. Now I feel like a dentist. This is it's this one here, I think. No, come on, don't be like that. Okay, now it's gone. Oh well. Yes, we have some battle damage here. There's a small chance that the ink could be eating through the... Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. Huh. Huh. I've heard about that. But I never listened to those warnings. Like that. I did not believe that the leopard would eat my face. Wish you a wonderful weekend. Good night. It's time for me to get into black. Yeah. See you on Friday. Thank you so much for stopping by. I will just also do just a couple more minutes because apparently stuff breaks now, and that's never a good sign, to be honest. But yeah, I just wanted to paint this black, and then I can just apply those hornets back. It goes through the plastic. Huh. Really? That's really something, I gotta tell you. I gotta tell you what. I've heard about like when it's under tension, like with weapons and stuff, that you have to be careful, but okay. Let's start again. Don't like this at all. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. So now let's drop glue in some here. And then I will just reattach those horns. Yay. And now it will stay in there forever. I mean, it almost looks intentional. So where's the last horn? Well, spike. It's more a spike than a horn, let's say. Okay. At least seal the glue. One less thing I can drop. Because I think when this glass bottle hits the floor, it will shatter. It will shatter so hard. That would be pretty bad. Someday this might happen. I guess I put too much tension on the spikes when I like brushed over them. So yeah. So yeah, I guess I have to clean this arm, but then I can go grab some midnight snacks, and then I can hit the sack as well. So, okay, so the logo comes here. Doesn't really look that great, I gotta say. Okay, so let's clean the hand first, so that we can call it a day. Wait. There's another part that broke off. No way. What the actual hell? It just comes off. Wow. How is this even happening? Did someone poison the well? It's so interesting. Interesting, interesting. Honestly, this never happened to me. That it just, there's just bits of the thing comes off. I mean, it's an additional line break, so some people will do this intentionally to have a. It adds more details. I mean, this comes loose, but this is okay. This is one of those parts that should move. But so strange, man. Seems like the kit is exploding into pieces as we speak. Yeah. Really? I mean, it's a Zaku after all. I knew that they were built cheap, mass-produced units, but that's ridiculous. Shouldn't have refilled my panel line ink with soy sauce, maybe? Maybe it's the acidity. I mean, there's a line as well. That wasn't there when I started. Yeah. There's a line as well. So weird. Wait, let me check something. Huh. There are definitely like cracks forming all over this thing. And I honestly don't know why. Wow. That's pretty bad though. It's not that the stickers are peeling off, the whole thing comes apart. Let's melt it back together, but still. I honestly do not understand what is happening. Well, at least on Friday, I'm in control again. Not some silly model kit. And I can build my stuff. At least I don't have to scribble additional lines to the kit because it's already forming by its own. So that's a plus side, but it's not intentional. Yeah, I guess there's a first for everything. Okay. So maybe I will just let this dry a bit, and then I can come back next Monday and see if it's falling apart even further. Yeah, there's a crack as well. Wow. Okay. This is an interesting experience, but yeah. So let's close up all those thingies and put this back on here, like so. Okay, so now this sits flush, and now guess it's that way. Yeah. Okay, fine. Well, some cracks are forming, so I guess it's time to call it a day. But yeah, let's see this into presentation mode. So oh, it can't go further down. Okay, so well. So here are the units. I mean, this crack here, of course, this is like intentional here, but some of them aren't. So yeah, I mean, well, let's see how this develops any further. I will end the stream here because it's midnight. My shift ends here. And I will continue this, I guess, next Monday. Maybe some minor details next during the week off stream. Okay. I just press the homing button. Let's see. Okay, so now we have him without arms. That's fine. So no parts fell to the floor. That's a plus thing. And also no sticker fell to the floor. That's also a really cool thing. So, but let's see if someone is online that we can rate. Oh. So I'm still out of focus, huh? Oh well. It wants to focus on my monitor, so that's the thing. Okay, so thank you so much for stopping by to the stream. Join again on Friday for full time when I continue to work on the figure diorama, at least something I know where I know what to do, or hopefully. And yeah, then Saturday is Friends with PLAMofits, when I start to build a new kit. It's a surprise. I know what it is, but for you it might be a surprise. And then yeah, Monday, PLAMonday, where I continue to attach some stickers to this and hopefully not break it any further. But it's not my fault. It's just it's falling apart. I'm not to blame. So yeah. Okay, so let's see how is who is online. Well. Nobody is online that I know. It's okay. It's okay. So who's streaming anyway? Let's see. So many models. Final steps. Real Grade Unicorn Gundam. Oh, well, that's nice. Unicorn, always nice. Always nice. So let's check out some Real Grade Unicorn build. Tina Vilmos, and say hello to a fellow builder. And so yeah, see you again next stream. Bye bye.